course I couldn't resist. Getting another sail in before the time comes to go and do my day skipper. Look at this weather, look at it. I have crew today. Surprising how good a difference that makes when people come along and actually have some idea what to do. This is Dominic, my name. Look at that. Oh, days like this, they don't come all that often. It's perfect wind, it's perfect sea conditions. And we're nailing it along here in Plymouth Sound on a lovely sunny day. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's perfect. Look at this. Famous now.
See that crab line?
Yeah.
Or something? Any issue?
Just avoid the actual pot, the actual buoy. Right. But other than that, there shouldn't be anything under the water that we need to worry about. Blistering sail, so we've dropped to sort of 4.2 knots now, but before that, I mean, we've been doing over 5 knots once we got out of the river there. Just amazing. We've had a fantastic sail. We just hove to here in Plymouth Sound again. Got the foresail backed, a reef in the main, very comfortable, and 0 knots on the GPS there. This has been, I'll tell you what, my mate is very lucky. This has been a perfect day for a sail. It's just been perfect. Excellent weather, perfect wind. Just the right temperature. Of course, it's pod noodle time. Dip the ensign, really. Yeah. We should dip the ensign, do both of them. Yeah. I'm not going to. See what else. See what else to think about. that's enough of that nonsense. Look at this. I have to say, packaging does look a little bit sort of multicoloured 80s. I don't care though. Oh, look at that. This is the optional mounting kit for flush mounting that goes on the back of the radio there. Doesn't come with it. Well, I bought it separately, it's only a tenner anyway. It comes with this bracket anyway for mounting it sort of on the ceiling or whatever. An external PA, you know, external speaker, and NMEA connections to other devices. My chart plotter is standard Horizon, so that's not out of the question, but for now, not interested really, and obviously your PL259 there for connecting your antenna. Lovely, right, I'm going to mount it in its hole and then we'll have a little look through it, through the menus. So Standard Horizon is the parent company is Yaesu Radio Corporation, and as a ham radio person, I've seen quite a lot of Yaesu radios. They're very popular for ham radio because they are robust, very, very strong, and innovative, and basically just very, very good at what they do. I already own 2 other Yaesu radios, one in the car and one as my HF base rig. Sooner or later I'll be putting an HF rig in the boat here, and that's why I've gone for Standard Horizon really. I must confess I'm a little bit of a fanboy. Right, I'm going to mount it. Well, it acquired GPS in a heartbeat, and the little TIE fighter symbol up there, that means it's got GPS, it's got position there, speed over ground, everything, beautiful. It's just switched to the AIS at the moment. Now it's switched to channel 16. Great! I've got to put an antenna in the back though. For that I'm going to fit my PL259 using none of the appropriate tools. I'm going to go through the plastic outer sheathing, the metal sheathing underneath that, and the plastic sheathing that is covering the centre conductor. So you see I've gone through all 3 of them now. We'll twist that together, and that's the wire that's going to go up through the middle of my PL259, up through there. Now I'm going to strip about 1/4 inch of the sheathing off there. That's actually probably a little bit more than 1/4 inch. I'm going to be careful to leave the braided shield intact. Now with the type of connector that I'm fitting, that is to say the type of PL259 I'm fitting, it just screws on over the top of the shield, so all we're looking for really is a good electrical contact between the braid and the casing of the PL259. I'll show you in a moment. That's going to work a treat. And for the sake of making it easy, I'm just going to disassemble this. You don't actually have to do that, but then I'm going to make sure I put that on first, although I think it will still go on afterwards. So you might not be able to see it, there's a screw thread in there. All I'm doing is pushing that so that that bit of wire that I prepared pokes out the top of the hole there. There it is, see it? And then I'm just going to wind it on there. And if I've got this even vaguely right, what we should have is no little threads, little hairs of wire sticking out the back of the fitting. There we are, look. That's enough. Great. You probably won't be able to see this, but the inner shield, so that bit, you can just see it through the window there, so it covers the I can see that there's not going to be any connection between the inner and the outer, because I can see that the shield is intact and it goes right the way up into this. With this, all I really need to do now, and many people just leave it like that, they just cut that off there and I think that's it, it's done. What I'm going to do is fold that back and roll it down so it sits snugly like a little ball of wire in the end of there, and then I'm going to solder it. That'll be indestructible. This is one of those brilliant Eroda gas-powered soldering irons. These, I mean, really, they're just invaluable. Invaluable. You want to solder something, they heat up quickly, come with a little stand, heat up quickly, you can take them anywhere, it's perfect for any boat toolkit where you think you might have to, well, of course you're going to have to deal with it folks, at some point you will. Good value. Now, the question is, where am I going to support this when I solder it? What I was doing when I was deep in the electronics thing here, I was bringing a little clamp with me every day so I could clamp this up there and solder it. Of course, I ain't got it away. What I do have is a brilliant idea. Hold on. Another must on a boat, isn't it? Duct tape. Great. That's done. I hope you'll be able to see this here. So that's just soldered in there, and you can see that it doesn't. If I sort of turn it so you can see the periphery, nothing sticks out there. So that should just plug straight in there without any problems at all. I'm just going to let it cool down a bit. So once again, I've switched it on, and it's picked up GPS pretty much immediately. Got a little TIE fighter, and here we are, looking at some AIS contacts. I'm not quite sure how to. So you still get the channel up in the corner there, so you can see what your calling channel is. I'm just wondering how you can. I mean, I could read the manual, of course. I could do that, but instead, I'm going to just play with it and see if. Menu. Oh. DSC, but it won't make DSC calls anyway because I don't have an MMSI logged in the radio at the moment. 2.6 bearing, 79, CPA 6, closest point of approach 2.6 nautical mile. I mean, that's, what do you want, you know? See, that says it's bridge to ridge, but I know that Coast Guard often gives out pleasure. 69 is the pleasure channel. You ain't kidding. Brilliant. That pretty much completes my new panel there. Obviously I still need to tidy up the wiring underneath it, but there it is. Beautiful. The reason, of course, that I tucked the VHF under the side deck there is it keeps the sun off the screen so I can read it easily no matter what. And it kind of tucks it out of the way. With that particular radio, you can get a remote mic that sort of has a socket. You can put that anywhere, and on that mic it's got the full functions of the radio. It's just like a remote handset, so it's got a microphone and a speaker and a screen and all the functions you can rotate through. So where the main unit is not so critical. At the moment I don't plan to get one of those. I can reach that and use it from up there, down here, whatever. That's absolutely fine. And that is, without a doubt, one of the driest places in the house there. So I'm happy with that. That's where it's going to live. Beautiful. There we go.